Bob, thank you. If you give me a couple of minutes, jumping on Bob, he's currently reading a paper saying from attitudes to actions. And if I may, I would like to try this transition with you. I take a big inspiration from a US, Washington, D.C. based think tank, of which I am a trustee, which is the CED, Committee for Economic Development, which was founded in 1942. And in 1942, the US was not winning the war. And one of their questions at that time was, when we win the war, what do we do with Europe? And it was at the origin of the Marshall Plan. I think the time has come for us to start to draft and propose and initiate a Marshall Plan, not after war and strife happen and after the unemployed youth start to go against us, notably, or nations running national agendas, to do a Marshall Plan before that. How can we help? Well, you know what? Our biggest credit in this room, it's Europe. You know, we have plenty of wealth. We have the biggest GDP on earth, bigger than the US, 3 times China. We are 500 million people. We have all the ammunition, all the tools. We even have all the institutional tools to make it happen. We have a parliament, we have a huge commission, etc. How can we help? We have one credit, one thing that others envy us as business leaders. We make things happen. We make things happen. How can we help? By making this happen. You know, it is no coincidence that the real founder of Europe, post-World War II, was a businessman, Jean Monnet. Not an ideologue, not a businessman, and a rich one too, and US-inspired in many ways. How did Jean Monnet do what we are today with the help of others? He started with la CECA, Communauté Européenne du Charbon et de l'Acier, pushing the sharing of resources and working together, building a common pie for us to enjoy, right? You know what? I saw as a financier that 3 months ago, an institution called the ECB could, on a snapshot, lend 1,000 billion euro, 1% interest rates during 3 years to 500 European banks. No parliament discussion, no nothing like that. I know, because I am informed by the ECB and various sources, that the banks are currently sitting on it for 80% of the sum, or they are optimizing their balance sheet. Well, I think we can do better, can't we? I think we can do better. I know what I could do. I know what we could do with a 1,000 billion euro of liquidity issued by the ECB, not for 3 years, but for 10 years, a 10-year plan that would help us manage things that we have in common, that are called la transition énergétique et écologique, the energy and environmental transition. We know how we can create hundreds of thousands of jobs for the youth, and not only the whiz kids that are behind screens and programs, etc., but manual works, working the land, working around the roads to build solar panels, to re-engineer our agricultural land, to improve the yields. We just need a bit of a leap of faith. We just need to convince certain constituents in the European Union that yes we can put on the table, we can ask the ECB to put on the table right now 1,000 billion euros, right, for a 10-year plan. Come on, if we can't do that, we are a 14,000 billion euro GDP economy altogether. Why can't we do it? I know a path to do that. We are, as business people, we can put some money around, we can lobby the ECB, we can lobby Germany. It's going to be tough. We will lend. I don't know what we'll do with lobbying, because at one moment we lack the most important piece of the puzzle, which is the people, the democratic momentum, which is we the people We want to provide jobs to our children, to the people around us. We want to organize this transition. We are signing off for this 1,000 billion euro or whatever it may be plan. How do we do that? It's 3 letters. It's all brand new, and this is why the time has come, and it's happening now. And if we can help one each other, if you can help me with also the social media tools, it's called the ECI. It's called the European Citizen Initiative. It did not exist before 2 months ago. It started in April. If we, as business people, are able to aggregate a big enough number of diverse constituents, right? And Facebook will help, and social media will help to aggregate with the people. This is what we want, because this is going to foster unity. This is going to create jobs. This is going to create not a dream, but growth, and not in 10 years, but in 10 months, and for our youth, and for my children, and for your children. I think we can make it happen. Sorry for this impassionate plea, but I thought we were missing emotion. We were missing. This is not a dream. It is in our hands. It all starts with we the people. We have the tools for it, the social media. We need a bit of money. We need a bit of will. When there's a will, there's a way. And I'm happy to find ways to gather some few good men and women to build upon this initiative, if it makes sense. Thank you.
Thank you, Edouard. Can I open up this session